Hey guys, what's up? It's Adam. I want to talk to you today about this Rolls Royce Ghost. I don't know about you, but the Rolls Royce Ghost is probably one of my favorite cars, especially outside of the sports car. When you get into the luxury car game, there's nothing better than a Rolls Royce Ghost. The other thing I love about Rolls Royce is when you look at this, you know this is a Rolls Royce. Most people can't tell if it's a 2010 Ghost or a 2020 Ghost, right? And so because Rolls Royce really holds that same style all the time. The thing I love about this car is you can get into it for, just above $100,000 when this car brand new has a $300,000 sticker, all right? That's exciting. 6.6 liter V12, over 560 horsepower car. It gets up and moves for one of the heaviest, four-door sedan vehicles out there. Speaking of the four doors, one of the things the Rolls Royce Ghost is most notorious for is the suicide doors. Super cool, tons of space. This is a car that just, catches everybody's eye, and you can get into this for the same price as a lot of a Mercedes S-Class, for example, based on the year that you buy it. So let's walk around this Rolls Royce and look at some of the things. This is what it comes with: standard wheels. They're cool. The coolest thing about these wheels is as the car turns, they're static, and that double R stays there the whole time. It doesn't rotate. That's one thing that Rolls Royce is really unique with. It's got that Rolls Royce grille that everyone knows. A lot of car companies have tried to mimic that look because it's such an attractive look of the Rolls Royce. And then obviously the Rolls Royce emblem that everyone is super familiar with. This is the gray Rolls Royce color. It's a good look. There's nothing bad about it. It's not extravagant, and it's also not too conservative, but you're still gonna get that little bit of a conservative look about this Rolls Royce. So I bought this car at a really good deal. It's a 2011, it's got 40,000 miles on it. And my intention with it is to kind of make it a little more youthful looking, liven it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some 24-inch wheels on this. We're gonna do a full wrap. I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet until the follow-up video. And so I'm able to get this car for, close to $100,000, and really I'm driving a $300,000 car, right? For a less price. Let's go inside the car and talk about some of the things that we can inside. So Rolls-Royce, the other thing it's known for, super cool umbrellas. Pop out. Here's the key though, don't use them. These things, it's expensive. They don't come with it. It can take away the value from using them, but it's just one of those things that's really awesome and unique about the Rolls Royce. The other thing with Rolls Royce is there's the rugs that come with it. Super important. They're about $5,000 for the set. I have those. You want to make sure you get those if you're buying a older Rolls Royce like this, that they're in good condition, and then take them out. Save them for resale. I put some regular ones in there. That's good enough for what you're trying to do. All right, guys, so now we're inside the Rolls Royce. Has the double R in the headrest, which is one of those staple things that people love to see. And it's amazing that, here's some advice. If you're ordering a car, buying a car, whether it's a Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, make sure that's in there. It really has a lot to do with the resale of the car, and it might be a $400 or $500 expense. And so it's something you definitely want to do if you're buying a new car. But also if you're buying a used one like this, you want to get the one with the badge and the headrest. It just helps with resale. So we'll start up, push button start. Infotainment center opens up. Remember, it's a 2011, so you're not getting the crazy wild technology that maybe we're used to today, but it still has everything on here. I mean, it goes through everything from what the car needs service-wise. You have navigation, you have Bluetooth, you have XM radio, everything you're used to. The screen just might be a little old school, but I haven't found myself disappointed between this and any of my my newer vehicles that I drive from a technology standpoint. Air conditioning's real cool. It's got these buttons that kind of turns it on and off. It has soft, medium, and high instead of like high and low. It's the soft buttons, some just unique things. The buttons, everything turns real well. Heated seats, and the adjustments are here. There's just some unique things, if you know anything about Rolls-Royce, that you expect inside a Rolls-Royce. And what's great is it's consistent in Rolls-Royce, whether it's a 2011, a 2014, a 2018, there's all these things. You have an ashtray, which is interesting, but listen, this is a $1,700 option. No one uses it. Don't smoke in your car. Don't smoke. But it's something that still, it has that like, there's just something about this added piece of it. Really, for me, it's like throw some change, put my phone in it, cup holders, all that stuff. And so, you know, armrest, glove box thing, and another glove box there. One of the cool parts is the Rolls Royce Ghost clock with the double R on there. You know, this is a staple of the car. And then everything over here tells you everything that's going on. I need to put my seatbelt on, doors open, where I'm at from the gas range, all that stuff that you'd expect. And the car just drives amazing. The steering wheel, it's got memory seats, full, you know, you can lower all the windows in the back, do all those things, everything you're used to do in a regular car. Moonroof right here, fully opens up as well. But one of the other exciting parts, most cars, it's driver centric, it's driver focused, which the Ghost is. This is a car that you're going to drive, as opposed to maybe like the Rolls Royce Phantom, which they say that's the car you buy to be driven in. But let's go in the back, and I want to show you some of the bonus pieces about this car, Rolls Royce Ghost, specifically this one. It's fully loaded with all the options. I want you to see what some of those options are. We'll hop in back. All right, guys, so we're going to get in the back seat. You just slide in. It even has little handles in the back of the seat if you need to hold on to. But there's more room in the back seat of this, which is funny. I have friends of mine that are taller guys, and traditionally we think, oh, I better put the tall guy up front. The reality is the back seat there's more space, right? So you have this one, it's fully loaded. We'll shut, here's the coolest part about the door. Press this button here and the door shuts, right? And so it's super luxury, super cool thing that the Rolls Royce is the only vehicle I know of that does that. And then this one comes with, we have the infotainment screens here, so you can literally watch a DVD if you still have a DVD. It's got the trays that come out too. So this option is kind of like the fully loaded option. This flips down here. You can control everything just like this, just like the front. So you can transition and really take over navigation, watch a DVD. We even have the headphones right here to listen to. So my kids can sit back here, watch a movie while we're cruising around, their headphones on, and not disturbing mom and dad. Some of the Rolls Royce Ghosts come with actually a cooler right here with like champagne flutes and that stuff. That's like a little further than this model had, but that's the only thing this one's missing. And again, the back seat's super comfortable. One of them, I mean, more comfortable than most chairs you've probably ever been in. Has the double R on the headrest. Even set up for child seats if you need to, but probably not the car you want to put your toddler in, just because the expense and the quality of the car. And so this is the back seat. Nothing crazy. You know, one thing that it sounds silly, but the smoker package here, which you saw the ashtray up front, this ashtray back here. The thing I like about it, like I mentioned earlier, with having kids, if you're like me, I'm early 40s, I have kids, and the kids just have trash. I'd rather my kids put their trash in this little thing and I clean it out later than it go on the floor, right? It sounds silly, but it's just one of those things that's important. You can control the air conditioning and everything back here. It's got heated seats, DVD player, like I mentioned, is down here. So everything, all the options you can think of, even the mirror, I can check my hair, which is never an issue, if I need to with this mirror. This is the back seat. The Rolls Royce Ghost, in my opinion, is the greatest car riding experience. There's a lot of fast sports cars out there that are fun, but as far as just taking it easy and riding in luxury, the Rolls Royce Ghost is the way to go.